Haramai. Welcome to opening day, baby. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is opening day of the North Harbour Softball Association. Great to have you along for game one on opening day. It'll be the Northern Bandits, the new boys on the block, taking on the Southern Pioneers. Also, the new boys on the block for 2025-26 here at North Harbour. Great to have you along as we see one just driven as we've joined the game here. Already started as we tidied up a few things this morning. Another couple of runs coming for the Northern Bandits. That's 6 this innings so far. And they got off to a flyer to start this game. Earlier on, they picked up 4 runs in the first innings. We're now in the bottom of the third. 6 runs plated here by the Bandits, and they are treating the Southern Pioneers with a rude awakening to get underway here in their first day of competition. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Great to have you along for this one this morning. Day one. It's opening day, baby. It is opening day, and it couldn't be better to have you along for us. Thank you for tuning on in to Beyond the Dugout and, of course, the North Harbour Softball Association. Beautiful day here at Rosedale to get us underway on opening day. Couldn't be better, to be fair. Southern Pioneers in the field in the yellow tops. And it is the boys from the Northern Bandits that are in batting here in their white uniform. Beautiful as you see the sky there. 18 degrees Celsius, just a couple of clouds. But boy, oh boy, picture perfect here for opening day at the North Harbour Softball Association. Thank you again for joining us for today's broadcast. Great to have you along for it. Really is our pleasure to have you along, joining the crew. And we mentioned the Northern Bandits, new team on the block. Well, some of the faces will look familiar. We'll give you the lineup as we get to the innings break. 2 away here in the bottom of the third innings. But a slight change of roster, let's just say. Waitakere Bears, who won the competition for 2025 or 24-25, they returned this year, but in a different colour, in a different uniform. They have moved their whole team to the Northern Bandits, just so they can continue to play softball here at North Harbour Stadium. This one down low, can't quite grab it. There'll be a walk issued down to first base. Well, the big hitter in this innings was Cameron Hemiport, the left fielder with a 3-run home run earlier. He got the job done, that's for sure. And it is really fantastic to see these guys out there getting amongst it, that's for sure, without a doubt. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is hard hit down the line, and it pulls through, and it's the pitcher who pulls it through. Then comes one, and the score moves now to 11. So just trying to catch up with the score a little bit. That was Talis Amaitatu, the starting pitcher with that drive through the 5-6 hole. So 2 away here in the bottom of the third innings, and that'll bring up the bat Jacob Oxley, starting centre fielder for the Bandits. Bandits starting lineup for you. Ethan Shannon was catching, leading off. Leighton Nico Smith, a shortstop today, he's hitting 2. Matt Oxley, second baseman, hitting the 3 spot. Greg Anderson at right field, hitting clean up with the Northern Bandits. This one leads up, and that'll do the innings here. Just to finish that lineup for you was Amaitatu on the pitching mound, hitting 5. Jacob Oxley's in the 6th spot, just blew out the centre fielder Tahalas Amaitatu, and Cameron Hemiport, the home run hitter that gives us the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 complete. It is the Northern Bandits leading 11 runs to 0. More action, we come back in live from the Athletic Sports Stadium.
Thanks, folks. I understand.
Koto, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium on day one of competition. That'll see the opening game here on day one. And just a little recap, it's the Northern Bandits taking on the Pioneers. Two new teams into the competition. Great to have them along. Great to have you along as well. Southern Pioneers batting order. Let's have a look at their roster for you. Batting in the yellow tops. There's their full roster for you. I can tell you their batting order today was Shante Huriwai leading off the centre fielder. Then Robert Allen Priestley, the third baseman, he's hitting 2 today. Kartini Huriwai, the catcher, he will hit in the 3 spot. Jordan Tupuni will be at first base hitting cleanup. Richard Tudure will be pitching in on the 5 spot. Xavier Haddon is at shortstop hitting 6 today. Michael Webb will be at second base hitting 7. Carlos McCabe Davis is at right field hitting hitting 8. And rounding out the batting order is Caleb Wade, the left fielder for the boys from Southern Pioneers. Great to have you along. It really is good to have you along for today's competition. And we work our way through just tidying up a couple of little things here. Great to have you along for it, though. That's what really is our pleasure to have that, have you guys. Great to have you along for today's competition. Just tidying up a couple of little things here, audio-wise. Fantastic. And so, Waitakere Bears have moved over to Northern Bandits, and that's the team that you see out on the field now. Their white uniforms here. Top of the 4th innings, and it is the Bandits with a big lead here, 11 runs to nil. Scoring 7 runs in the bottom of the 3rd innings, only 4 in the bottom of the 1st. The Pioneers, Southern Pioneers, get a chance to reply here on the top, and apologies, top of the 5th innings. Just had that confirmed. This one scoots up. And I think it was 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. And that would make it 6, 3, 7, plus 4. 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, 4 in the bottom of the 4th is the way they've got it. So top of the 5th innings here. Of course, the margin 11 runs to nil, and that means this team from Southern Pride will need to get going here, otherwise this game will terminate early as we see it go down on strikes here. Kartini Huriwai, the catcher. So 1 away. That'll bring up the bat here. Jordan Tipuni. Fouls back. Ethan Shannon behind the dish, battery pairing today. Haven't seen too many games of Ethan behind the dish. Of course, their number 1 catcher, he's away with the New Zealand 23 squad camp happening down in Papaia, Palmerston North this weekend. And on the outside edge, can't catch up to that one. So down at first base is Priestley, that's Robert Allen Priestley. Leading off this 5th innings. This one just take it inside. So, Carlos Amaitatu continues to work here for the Bandits. Just misses that one at the top of the zone. We'll look at that ourselves here, see what you think. Yeah, that's too high, right? At the top. Can't have the top if you want the bottom, that's for sure.
Come on, my bro. Come on.
The live action now.
Be that guy. Be
Top
that
of
guy.
the fifth innings. Money pitch. That one sails through, so back-to-back strikeouts here for Untitled and the Bandits. That'll bring up Richard to do their last line of defence for Southern Pioneers in their opening match of 2025-26 North Harbour competition. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience and us getting everything up and running. Someone been off doing rugby league this winter, took a lot of the gear out of the booth, so it took a bit to reset it up, should I say. But we are up and running, and we'll tidy up a few things throughout the day, so we're all good for next weekend. We'll be coming to you live next weekend as well. Of course, this is Diamond 2 action. Level of field, slow roller. Up the middle. Can't make it stick. And neither can they make the tag. Oh, there's a little bit of something, everything happening there. See if I can grab that for you.
Boy, we need to go. Come on. Yeah, forward. Go for number 5, mate. Straight.
So all set to go here. Down to your last out. Untitled pours that one through the zone. So 2 runners on here to do that. Gifted first base with that little bobble at second. Let's take a quick look at that if we can in between this out here. So it was a play up the middle. And then try to hand it over. Couldn't hand it over. And then look, can they touch him coming back? They can't. To the celebration as he gets back in there. Back to the live shot now. Pitch outside. Batting now is Xavier Haddon. Starting shortstop for the Pioneers. South Auckland Ball Club, the Southern Pioneers. First time playing in North Harbour full-time, full season. Looking to make the trek. I think they saw the fun Waitaki Bears had last season. They were like, we'll take a bit of that. Outside. Opening weekend here, plenty of action. We'll give you the schedule for the day shortly. This one comes through, rips through, and he'll take care of business, does Untitled, and that'll get her done here through 4.5. The top of the fifth innings, no score, and it'll be 11-1-0 victory for the Northern Bandits. We'll wait for the umpires to call it officially, but it looks like, yep, shaking hands, and we are all done, as you can see right there. Waitaki Bears moved over to the Northern Bandits, and they've moved to a winning formula. 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, and 4 in the fourth. Gives them the margin 11-0. No scores for the Pioneers against Carlos Untitled and the rest of the Northern Bandits crew. So, welcome to the Bandits, the Premier Men's competition. They've had a reserve team for a while, and I believe that will continue. So the Bandits will have 2 teams, one in the Premiers and one in the reserves this year. And they get off to a hot start. Of course, Waitaki Bears are the reigning victors from last year. Untitled had a fantastic season, MVP season to be fair. And he has helped this Northern Bandits, different uniform for them this year, different colour, get away to the best start. Look at the rest of the schedule for today. The Premier Men, we saw the Bandits and Pioneers just conclude. Kicking off at 12 o'clock, we've got a bit of a break now, so allow us to get ready. We should be on time to start that one. Roosters Black will take on Roosters Red. That one's scheduled for 12 p.m. We'll come up about 5 to 12. Get all the lineups through for you. And then 2 p.m. will be the last game of the day. Northcote Maroon are taking on East Coast Bays, that we'll be doing. And we'll leave the Gold and the Birkdale Falcons to the Beer Garden as you should. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. It's been our privilege to bring you part of Game 1 for the 2025 season. It really is our pleasure to do that for you. And kia ora koutou katoa. See you for the Roosters clash coming up next at 12 o'clock. Kia ora koutou katoa.